they stole your research?
20.
And I'm going to get it back.
Let it go, Yatsley. They'll kill you.
They can certainly try.
Oh, gods. And Adiran, what is it this time?
Don't worry, darling. The official Adiran envoy.
What I want to know is why he's in the company of one...
I meant to stop by, but I guess time got a...
I'll deal with you later. We have unfinished business. But your friend has some explaining to do. Why have you come to Thirdborn? After what your people did in Emerald Stair, I can't imagine you carry an edict of friendship with you. Yeah, I'm sure that's what Ludwine said to the Animancers as she scorched their homes.
I know you're upset, Timothy, but don't take it out on us. I'm furious too, darling. That monster stole my research as she burned my home. But you know that if this Adiran was untrustworthy, I'd kill him myself.
I apologize, Envoy. Eagle's Reach is a slaughterhouse. Dreamthrall siege our gates day and night. People are hungry and I have not slept, so my temper is a powder keg, I'm afraid. I am trying not to explode. This isn't a courtesy visit, is it? I assume you're here delivering a message.
But Ludwine and her goons stole all my research on the Godless back in... She's up to something. And it can't...
What do you mean? Oh, gods. And she's going in Andra's depths. If I could help you, I would. The fact of the matter is, I'm in over my head already. I can't even protect the ruins myself. The Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of Shatterscarp. Let's just say there's a magical barrier around the ruins now. No one's getting in or out without Ringgrim's say-so.
Ringrim? As in from the Circle of Archmagi?
The very one. I feared you'd be excited. Her presence isn't a good thing, Yatsley. She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and now that area is an impenetrable wasteland of ice. He's still lost out there as far as I know.
Maybe even an entrance to the garden. We absolutely have to go inside and see for ourselves. The Circle of Archmagi don't get involved unless there's something they can gain. They're not really known. Look at the Siege of Craghold. And that was just so that Lengrath could try and show up Consulhot.
The truth is, I'm up to my neck in catastrophes. Between the horde of dream thralls pounding on our gates and trying to keep peace with Adir, I've had to station guards on our borders to control who goes in and out, just to keep everyone safe. I never thought I'd say this, but the Archmage is the least of my concerns. So, Ludwine wants the ruins, but even if I wanted to give them over, Ringrim controls them. And good luck getting an audience with an Archmage. I didn't know they made adherents with such bravery. You're likely gonna die a very horrible death, but I pray Galawain will at least make it fast.
Look on the bright side. If we survive this, it'll...
When an Archmage like Ringgrim decides they don't want to be disturbed, they make sure of it. There are rumors she uses the bones of the ancient dead. I shudder to think what they do to their rivals in the court. A campaign of unbridled terror. Ugh. I wouldn't blame you if you choose to run away. But if you want to head east of here, go past the Pargrunin ruins, and when you see the ice, you're there. And Yatsley, be careful. If Quilichi lost you, he'd never forgive me.
Oh, don't worry about me, Temerity. If my spells fizzle, I can always give a good lashing with my tongue.
That's what I'm afraid of. Good luck. Good. It might convince her to keep you safe, too. One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle in with Yatsley, come back and speak with me. I need your help with something.
How exciting. We're off to see an archmage. To gain access to an ancient godless ruin. I've just the fragrance for such an occasion. I want to make sure I smell my best when she kills us. Meet me by the tavern when you're ready to head out. Make sure all your gear is up to snuff. We are meeting an archmage.
Is her around? We're going into more creepy holes in the ground, aren't we?
Patience, darling. I'll meet you at the tavern.
Godlike. Oh, look, here.
It's him!
Oh, and boy, over here.
How do you feel about poetry?
Poetry? Why the hell are you asking me about poetry?
Do you like it? Come on, tell me. Say if you like poetry.
Wait. You think I have the juice?
No, I don't. But I wanted to be sure.
I still remember the first time I saw these dunes. In the heat haze, they looked just like waves. Everyone okay?
I'll deal with life later. I've heard. Nothing like good stuff, is there? But you know, dreaming. Stuff makes the world look different. You should. Well, you're saying stupid things then. No.
traveler. Haven't seen you around here.
I used to patrol out here. Swore I'd never come back. Tama lost his badge near here.
I've got a shot. Nice job, What's up, envoy? Next one's mine.
Why can't the way forward in science ever be easy?
Here we go. Watch yourself. Watch the left. Not looking good. Watch this. Okay? Quit moving. Not looking so good. Left leg.
Oh! Appreciate it. Stay. Got it. That's one for us. Come and get me! Taking the shot. And raw. On your right. Handle you guys. Fire. Left. Raw. Well done. And raw. Let's see what you got. glad that's over.
That's Thomas' badge. It really was out here all this time. Right where we left it. It sure is. Reminds me of old times. Long marches under the desert sun. Scouting runs through sandstorms so thick we had to tie our tunics over. Oh, he led the defense of Thirdborn, which meant he also led most of our patrols. He'd wake us up before dawn with the most off-key singing you've ever heard and a pot of burnt merc brew. As the runs after bad hagfish, he kept us marching until we had sand in every orifice you can think of, and a few you didn't know you had. Just when it felt like we were gonna collapse, he'd call it and we'd make camp. And somehow, we'd all find the energy for a few rounds of cards or songs or stories. He was the best of either. I don't know. Closure. I never understood the term. Just feels like swallowing the thing that makes you sick. Here's the truth. I led a patrol. We were ambushed. Tama came to our rescue, and he suffered a fatal wound in the process. He was the color of an eel's belly. The stubborn bastard made it all the way back to Thirdborn. I wish I could believe that. You ever had to watch someone when it's slow and agonizing? No glue. Then you know. It's like sitting still while someone drags rusty nail. Sitting there, I noticed that he was and all the time I'd known him, I'd never seen him. To an old trencher like him, a badge means honor. I just couldn't imagine him without it. I'm sorry, Envoy. Just having his badge in hand means more than you know. There's just one last thing I've got to do. There's a memorial site with some cairns on the cliffs east of... One of those cairns is Thomas. That's, let's go.
I can't... Oh, hello. I wasn't... You're... You're a godlike. I had a terrible time trying to find a guide in Thirdborn who'd take me here. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm a mycologist, you see. And I'm working on a compendium of the different types of fungus in the living lands. Sure enough, what happens as soon as I show up? A fungus-based illness. There's a riot of data out here. Oh, always. Actually, since you're here, I'm having some trouble with the sporlings. I've devoted my whole life, but I'm finding that the ambulatory ones aren't quite as, I'd normally be against harming them, but please kill the sporlings before they kill me. Thank you. You will? Good luck. Oh,
On your right! Oh, no! North and wrong! Watch this! Not bad, Marius. Hold it. Where's the shot? There you go. Then raw. Let's see what you got. In the eyes. Then raw. Quit moving. Out of the way.
Clinton to the lead!
Okay. I've got a shot. Quiet as the depths. Trespassers! Swarm devour!
Strikes!
Next one's mine. Well, that was fun. Another glorious battle.
Thomas Memorial. Yep, that booming laugh, that bottomless appetite, boundless energy. Now he's under a pile of rocks. To be alone? Envoy, that's the last thing. This is where you're supposed to distract me, lighten the mood with a wisecrack. Don't be. I don't know where to begin. There's something I didn't tell you about. Remember how I noticed he'd lost his badge? I went out. He told me to stay. I walked away, and I kept walking. You're right. I used to think it would fade over time. Now you know why I never went back to his house in Emerald Stair. Why I never came back to Thirdborn. Don't sell me short, Envoy. The truth is, traveling with you and Marty, it's felt easy. Okay, not that part. But facing those threats with you all makes them seem beatable. And that worries me. I'm not a joiner. I'm good for a skirmish, some war stories, a few drinks, but I'm not someone you keep around. Oh, come on. You have the trust and ear of it, but me? I let people down. I let them down when they're counting on me most. Self-compassion. I know what I am. But he's not here, and that is because of me. Of course I'm not. I'm fine. Because if he was right, that just makes what if I could relive that moment, I don't... Funny how something can be so simple, yet so hard. But one of the things I loved about Tama was how he gave us, no matter where we'd come from or what we'd done. I drifted to Paradise, but never thought about where I'd go from this. I came to the Living Lands running. From storms, from war. Maybe I'm done running away. I don't know what that means I'm running towards, but I think I'm fine. Once we've stopped the Dream Scourge and dealt with the Steel Garrote. I've got some things to sort out, but